Hello and welcome to this YouTube upload of a Twitch live stream of the board game Final Girl, sponsored by Van Ryder Games. If you want to ever watch me play these games live, you can do that by coming over to twitch.tv/Paula Deming, where you can join in the community. You'll see their chat right there on screen, chatting away, having a good time. Come be a part of it. They're a lovely group of people. And I'm going to leave that chat up on screen so that as we play this game and I talk to them, you have some context for what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I'm going to seem like a very strange person who talks to voices in their head. Pinathy J says is on his best behavior. Thank you, Pinathy. Said I seen, man, I can't believe all the exciting stuff Paula had to cut out before the YouTube cut began. Glad I was here for it. It was a lot of me fixing my camera. But if you don't know me, my name is Paula, and we are diving in today to Final Girl Season 2. We're playing the Big Bad Wolf in Storybook Woods, and I am very excited to do this. We're playing Red right here, and take on Little Red. I thought I turned my alerts off, but they are still happening, and I don't know why that is. We're just gonna mute the whole computer. Done. Thank you so much for that subscription, Joker Board Games. How are you? Thank you for being a subscriber for 22 months. Hey, Misty Cambot. So, it is our job to defeat the Big Bad Wolf today. This is going to be tricky, but he's got 9 health, which is a lot, and we only have 5. And if we save 6 victims, we'll be able to flip our card over to get our ultimate ability, so we're going to try and do that. And the ultimate ability is once per action phase. If an enemy is within 2 spaces of you, you may move 1 space for free. That is super powerful. I'm very excited about it, so I want to try and do that. We need to do our setup, pull our first event, and then get going. If you don't already know how to play the game, Rodney Smith from Watch It Played has a great how to play video you can watch, or you can just try and figure it out as we go, because we'll be talking about things as we play. So yes, 9 health on this Big Bad Wolf. I think we're gonna die. I definitely think we're gonna die. Hey, Dried Moss says, I'm playing Hans in Camp Happy Trails. I cannot kill Hans. Hans is scary. Hans is scary. This is a season 1 setting and killer. And y'all, Hans is scary. He wears a pig mask. It's horrible. Okay, so let's see what our setup is. Picnic. Okay, everyone's having a picnic. So the Final Girl goes in the Dell. That is not a very picnic-worthy looking place as far as I can tell. Our killer goes in the Glen. Okay, and then we've got some victims. We have 1 here, 1 here, 2 here in the clearing, 2 here at the gingerbread house. Let's see. 1 in this random space, 2 in the meadow, and then 1 down in the corner. Now, you may notice if you've played Final Girl before that this location has fewer spaces on it than normal. So it's going to be faster for us to move around and do things, but also means it's going to be easier for the wolf to get to us, which is scary. We only have 2 exits in which to save victims right here. And you might be able to see there are 3 bridges because there's this river going through the whole map. So we can cross the river here, here, and here. But you can only do that with 1 victim with you because they're old bridges. And 2 victims who would normally follow you out of a space, only 1 is going to follow you across a bridge. So that's something we need to keep in mind. I'm missing 2 next to the wolf. Oh my goodness, you're so right. Thank you, chat, for keeping me honest. That's right, because it's 2 at the gingerbread house, 2 in the clearing, and then 2 in this middle space. Wow, there are victims all over the place. That's bad. Okay, I think I got them all. We're starting with a horror level of 5. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. Horror level of 5, you can see that there. Oh boy. Dried moss. Oh, Thank you so much for those kind words. Says, thank you so much for all the great content and hard work. I appreciate you, Dried Moss. I really appreciate that. Okay. Well, let's take a look if it's worth getting any of these items. So we have a raft. Now the raft is going to help us move along the river more quickly, so that might be worth getting. That's in the village, which is just a couple spaces away from me. Then we have a pitchfork, which is a weapon, which is handy. And we have my special weapon, Red's crossbow. So Red is the only one who can use this, and that's pretty lucky that it's just up on top for us to find here. It's got like 5 action spots of ammunition on it. It says the crossbow cannot modify an action card, must be used without one. It costs 2 time to fire an arrow. So instead of playing, you can play that on its own without an action card, spend 2 time, and you can just shoot with it. That's pretty awesome. I think maybe we try and go after that raft up in the village. And try and save some people. I wonder if first we should try and come down here and save this person because they're right by an exit, and then try and come back up. Or maybe we go up to the village and then try and pick up both these people and save them. Oh no, Pinathy says your arm looks like it's bleeding when you reach over. Accidental theming from the red flower. Sorry everyone if it looks like I have a horrible gaping wound. I guess that's on theme. Gosh, so what should our first... Okay. Well, first, let's pick up the cards that we start with, which is our 0 cost action cards. What have we got? We can't search on the first turn because we don't have any search cards, right? But we can walk, focus, and short rest. We don't need a short rest right now because that is about healing. And we don't need to weak attack. Well, we could go into the wolf space, weak attack, and then try and get out. Should we start by just attacking? That's... bonkers. Ariana, I have not drawn an event card. You are absolutely correct. I said before we started, don't let me forget the event card, and luckily Ariana has not let me forgotten. Do tarot cards have any ongoing effects that carry over into the next turn? Sometimes they do, Dried Moss. It depends on the card, but sometimes they will. Most of the time, though, that's just from events. Hey, J-Board Gamer, how are you? I will check out that song, Dichotic. Thank you so much. Okay. Fortunately, this game does not trigger analysis paralysis. The Woodsman. Oh, boy. The victim closest to you is now the Woodsman. He will follow you into the killer space. Oh, this seems good. Oh, the flavor text here is, you probably don't need me, but I'll help if I can. When attacking the killer, the Woodsman adds +1 die for every 3 health the killer has. If you save the Woodsman, double your victim's save bonus. If the Woodsman dies while in your space, lose 3 time. I love this. The Woodsman believes in me. Okay, so here's the question. Is I have 2 victims that are closest to me. Right? This one and this one. They're both 1 space away. So which one do we want to make the Woodsman? Excuse me. I burped. I think this one up there. So this one is the Woodsman. I mean, this game is not called Final Woodsman. That's true. The Woodsman's probably going to die at some point, but hopefully he can help me before he does. Okay. I think we're going to try and save this victim first thing, which means we need to walk. So I'm going to play a walk card. Now, because of the horror level, I get to roll 2 dice. And depending on the number of successes I get on this die roll will determine how successful my walk attempt is. So, let's see. That's right. We're calling him Woody. That's his name. Okay. 1 success and 1 failure that we can't do a dang thing about. If we had rolled one of these, for those of you new to the game, that symbol means it's almost a success, and if we discard 2 cards from our hand, we can turn it into a success, which is a thing we will be sometimes doing. But a 1 and a 2 are just failures. You can't change them. Yes, La Cafadora, I did change my hair. I dyed it red. So you are not seeing things. It is more of a red right now. Okay, so one success means we can move up to one space and lose one time. So our little timer comes down to 5. I can move up to one space. I'm going to move here with this victim right there. So sorry, I went from here to here. Okay, red like the blood of the soon-to-be victims. Exactly. Yeah, I think the woodsman follows the normal victim movement rules, but will follow me into the killer space when a regular victim wouldn't. Oh, Quantum Jack, thank you so much. This Remember is charming so far. That's my new podcast, y'all. Thank you so much. If you are interested in that, I do it with Matthew Jude, who also makes board game content, but this is a history podcast. You can check it out on... your podcast, wherever you like to listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple, all those places. But you can also check it out on YouTube. Does that go to the right place? Sure does. And there it is. Oh, thanks, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out the podcast. I really appreciate it. Okay. So we've done the one thing. I'd like to walk again and then maybe do nothing else. It's nice to have a hand of cards to build up and not spend them all on the first turn. But it would be great to just immediately save a victim, right? So we're going to attempt to walk again. So that, because this victim will follow us into this exit space and then automatically be saved. So we're going to roll twice. Hey! Okay, so we could convert that into a success, but I don't think we need to. I'm a little nervous for our woodsman here, possibly dying when the killer activates, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I have one success, which again means I can spend a time and move one space. We're going to move into this exit with this victim. This victim is automatically saved, and that means they go on my card here, and we get to take, oh my gosh, this is so great. We get to take a bonus action. Now for red, you can get some time back. You can get 2 time back. You can take any top item card. Yes, then we don't even have to go to the village and we can get the raft. Take an action card, maximum 2 cost. Heal, which we don't need to do yet, and move up to 2 spaces. I'm taking any top item card because then we don't have to deal with doing that. And so we're taking the raft. So we're going to set up the raft now. This is strictly a solo game, Awesome Squirrel Stuff, but because of that, you can play it cooperatively. So if you have multiple people who want to play it, you can all play it kind of as a team together. Okay. So the raft. So we have these 4 raft tokens. Place each of the 4 raft tokens so that each is touching both the river and a raft space, which are these right here. Those are raft spaces. When in one of those spaces, you may use one movement to move to any of the other spaces with a raft token. You must spend time for each raft token passed through, including the starting and ending token. So we can move with one movement, but it's going to cost us time to do it by taking the raft down the river. So what is going to make the most sense here? I think what's going to get us close to exits. I feel like we should definitely put a raft there. And I'd also like to put one here because it's hard to get to, right? And then we'll do one here because it's near me. And then we'll do one here at Grandma's house. I think that makes some sense. So we'll see. Okay. So I'm just going to put that in our backpack to keep track of it. That was I'm very excited. I didn't even realize when we saved that victim, instead of going after the item, that the reward we would get would just be getting the item, and I'm really, really happy about it. Okay, we're going to call that good for my turn. I'm going to hold on to all of these cards. These cards get set aside. And now we have 4 time to spend to get cards to add to our hand for the next turn. This is the planning phase. Let me make sure I haven't skipped anything. Yep. So we have 4 time to spend. The wolf is going to be tracking. I don't think we need a guard yet. I don't think we are going to be needing to defend ourselves too much. We could get a distraction and a close call. Maybe try and lower our horror amount. Though we won't be able to move next turn if we don't get... Yeah, shoot. Okay. Let's get a sprint for 2 because we're going to want to be able to move. And then 2 close calls. So that'll spend all 4 of our time. This will reset to 6. These cards we played last time go back into the tab below for next turn. And now it is the killer phase. So we resolve the killer's action. That's up here. So we're in tracker mode because you can see here, tracking mode. When this flips over and we reveal the dark power, we'll go into slay mode, I think is what it's called. Yes, slay mode. And that's when they'll do horrible things. But for right now, we only need to do the action associated with this like tracking symbol. Reality, thank you so much for adding that command. Oh my gosh, you're the best. I really appreciate you. Okay, so first, the wolf will target either the final girl or a victim. The killer will always target a victim before the final girl because they're the final girl. And then they will move toward the victim. So right now his movement is 3. Holy moly, he is fast. Someone earlier said that. Was it Zumhuriger? Someone was like, wow, he's fast. He's really fast. Okay. He doesn't even need to move 3 because he's going to go into this space right here where these victims are. That's not good. I bet they're about to die. So now we flip over a tarot card. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what my cameras. I adjusted these cameras for a game we played on Watch It Played last week. And one of them it's a bit, I'm like, that's not where I want it to be. They just want to pet him. It's true. There's something in the trees. Sorry for the reflection on these cards here. Can only do so much. There's something in the trees. Oh boy. Oh, interesting. Ew, he's just getting hyped up on being near victim. So look, he would target a final girl or a victim and move twice. He's already in a space. You can see right here on the edge of this screen. He's already in a space with victim, so he's not going to move. But then he will if there is at least 1 victim in the killer space. There are 2. The bloodlust is going to go up by 1. Which is bad for us because that means when we go up to here, the movement stays the same. The damage he does stays the same. But look, he's only in tracker mode for 2. Oh my gosh, I just realized. So the horror level is going to go up based on this symbol. But look, his dark power happens when his bloodlust goes up 1 more time. It's not like, I was like, oh, he's going to be in tracking mode for half the game. No, he's only going to be in tracking mode for like 1 turn. Slay mode doesn't sound any better than fillet mode. He is hungry and I don't like it. So our horror level goes up to 6. This is, oops, sorry, the wrong button. This is bad because it goes up 1 more and we're down to rolling 1 die. I always feel like on the second turn of this game that I'm going to lose. Like I'm always like, well, I'm about to immediately lose. Like that always happens. Cool. Good. Okay, that's it, right? Do they need to panic? Hold up. I've played this game so many times. Why do I always have to check the turn summary? Okay, no victims were killed this turn, so no one panics because they don't know. They think he's in the trees, but they can't see him. They just see, like, rustling in the trees. It's so creepy. Okay, and then we do upkeep. Okay, and there's my action. Okay, great. So it's me again. It would be great to get the woodsman and go into the space with the Sorry, with the wolf. I was just thinking about the rafts. I paused for a minute because I was thinking about the rafts. Like, the raft isn't a bridge. I can't go from here to here by, like, walking across on this raft. I have to take the raft somewhere. Just save everyone in one turn, no big deal. But I could take this raft up to there. But I don't know that that's... I think we should try to sprint and see what happens and then figure it out from there. We need to save people, but we also need to kill the wolf before he becomes a killer. Hoy vey. Just give him some treats. The treats he wants are the victims, though. Like, be like, just eat those people. We're going to try and sprint. And we're going to make a plan based on how far we're able to go. Oh, no, we didn't get distraction, did we? No, before we sprint, we need to focus. I need to lower this horror level. So first, we focused in an attempt to lower the horror level. I rolled 2 dice. Oh, yeah, baby. 2 successes. So that means I get to lower the horror level by 1, and I gain 2 time, which means I'm up to 8 time. That's sweet. Very happy about that. Okay. Should we just try and focus again? Let's try and do it again. Let's go big. Let's go big on lowering the horror level. Okay, that's not ideal. But I can discard 2 cards to get 1 success, which would lower the horror level by 1. And I think that would be worth doing. We'd lose a time, but that's okay because we gained extra time. So we're going to discard our weak attack and our short rest. Boy. To turn one of these into a success. I'm now spinning all the cards I was gathering. It's fine. Can you use a rolled up newspaper on the wolf, or do you lose an arm? I think you lose an arm. Mabel Conrad! Mabel says, come in. Hear Paula say, I'll eat those people. Checks out. That's right. That's right. Okay, so our horror level goes down again, but I lose a time. And now I would like to try and sprint. So I'm still rolling 2 dice, but I'm much closer to being able to get it down to 3 dice if possible. Oy. Well, that's no good. So I have no successes. So here's what I can do. For no successes, I can discard 2 cards, which are the only cards left in my hand, which I don't want to do. They are close calls. I could play one and re-roll. No, I'm going to hold on to both of these. I'm holding on to them. I'm not going to spin them. I'm going to move up to 1 space, lose a health, lose 2 time, and no, I will spin 1 to reroll. Y'all, I'm making such bad choices. I'm spinning my close call, play after any horror roll to reroll any 1 die. We'll reroll this one. Come on, be a success. That wasn't what I wanted it to be. So it's worse than it was before. I have no successes. I now don't have 2 cards to discard to turn it into a success, which I should have just. It's fine. I will move up to 1 space. So I'm moving into here. I lose a health. It's not good. It's not really what I want, but you know. I lose 2 time, and my turn ends. I was gonna end my turn anyway here, but you know. Okay, I have 5 time to spend. I'm gonna get my walks back from last time, so that's good. Those are free. I have my close call. I have 5 time. I'm going to get a sprint for 2 and a distraction for 3. So the sprint cost me 2 time and the distraction cost me 3 time. This will reset. These go into my hand, and these all go back into the marketplace for next time. That wasn't a great turn. I'm not a big fan of horror movies, Awesome Squirrel stuff. I have a very overactive imagination, so they scare me a lot. Yeah. I tend to get very scared by horror films. Timothy says, I think Paula's too sassy. That's usually a beloved character that the film offs near the end of the film. Well, let's see if the wolf leaves tracker mode. So again, the wolf here, it's the killer phase. They will track a victim and move to it. They're in a space with victims. So I don't think they're going to move. I believe they will stay in this space. And then we'll flip over another tarot card. This is a great card. Look, it's I'll huff and I'll puff. Okay, so this is where if you're in tracker mode, it does one thing. If you're in slay mode, it does another thing. So in tracker mode, which is the top one, we'll target a victim, move, and the horror level will go up by 2. Hey, Bonsonator Raid! We're gonna have more, and more. I'm just singing my alert because I turned it off because this is going up on YouTube, and I don't want to annoy you, YouTube, with my sound alerts. Wow, hey, thank you so much for that raid, Bonsonator. What were y'all doing? Hello, everyone. If for some reason you don't know me, my name is Paula. I stream board games and video games. We're playing Final Girl right now, and it's going very poorly. So, again, he's already in a space with a victim, so I don't think he moves when he's already there. But the horror level will go up by 2. 1, 2, which means literally my last turn was useless. Oh. I mean, it's not useless because if I hadn't done the last turn and lowered the horror level by 2, we'd be down to 1 die right now. So that was good. It's just 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he is a vegetarian, Woodsy. I'm going to do a quick hello. Hello, everyone who came over in that raid. Gator Dave, Goodnight Moon, Reality, Tysalot, Ignito, Daryl with 1 R, Meeple Conrad, Board Game Bree, Bonds, of course, It's an Eeps. Thanks so much, everyone. Raina. Maybe he's Gabriel Knight. Oh, if this wolf was Gabriel Knight, we do need Matthew here to do the Gabriel Knight voice. Okay. I'm glad at least he doesn't do 2 killings, but, like, come on. Thank you, Raina. Okay, no one dies, so no one panics, but it's getting very scary in here. It seems like the first half of this setting is just everyone gets very scared and nervous. Great. Okay, so no panicking. It's me again. I kind of want to hop on a raft. Like, I kind of feel like, should we be trying to save some people? Oh, gosh. Okay, I have sprinting, I have walking, and I have distracting. This is terrible. I'm going to try and distract because if I succeed at it, I can lower the horror by 2. Which would be really good. So let's just see what happens. Oh, come on! Okay. So we have 1 success, and then 1 where I can do 2. I'm going to discard a walk and a close call. And we're going to turn this into a success. So I now have 2 successes, which means I can lower the horror by 2. So I'm back to 4, and I can up my time by 2. Okay. Now I don't have a whole lot left in here. Should we get on the raft? Let's read the raft rules again. You may use 1 movement to move to any of the other spaces with the raft token. I'm feeling like I didn't put the raft in very good places now. Well, let's try and sprint and see how far we can go, if we can go at all. Hey, DM Stretch. Okay, that's 1 success. I don't have enough cards to convert this one, so we only have 1 success, which means we can move up to 2 spaces, and it's going to cost 1 time, so we still have 7. But 2 spaces is pretty good, so we're not going to use the raft yet. I wonder if we'll use it at all. I'm really questioning my raft placement. I'm going to go 1, 2 to get into this space with the woodsman, right? So now the woodsman will come with me, and we can go try and attack this wolf together. What's my ultimate power? I need to save victims. Ooh, I can do a lot more moving with my ultimate power. Okay, that's right. Okay, that's it. I only have a walk left. I don't think I should have no cards in my hand. I mean, I could. No, we're gonna... No, we're gonna wait. I'm not gonna walk. I'm gonna hold on to this card. I'm holding on to it. Okay. So, I have a 7 to spend. We're gonna get all of our free cards back, which is great. So, we're gonna have focus, short rest, weak attack. But we have 7 for other things. And I think it's time to start getting some attacks. I think we spend 4 on Furious Strike down here, which will leave us with 3. And I think we spend 2 on a sprint for more movement and 1 on the close call. Yep. Okay. That's our cards. So all the rest of these will go back to the market. Okay. That's a pretty nice little hand of cards, actually. So I feel like we've got, things could be good. Where's the crossbow? The crossbow's up in Grandma's house. Oh, which is actually down here. So if we start to try and make our way, we can hop on a raft, potentially, to get down there. But now we let the wolf do his thing. So again, he's tracking, he's not really moving much, and it's because he just immediately went to where these victims were. Right, chat? No one's called me out yet. Osh mosh my gosh. Hello, Matthew dude. We've decided that the big bad wolf we're fighting in this is Gabriel Knight, so we will appreciate your voices. No one's called me out yet on it, so I'm pretty sure this is correct. He's in a space with victims. He's not going to move. He's tracking these people. I need to go into that space and move them out of there, but I think he's just going to kill them. So he's tracked them. He is in there with them. So let's see what our tarot card does. It snarled with red glowing eyes. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next tarot card. No, there are victims. Oh, no. He's going to increase the bloodlust. Which means he's not going to be in tracking mode anymore and people are going to start dying. So he targets a victim. He moves. He doesn't because he is where the victims already are. The horror level goes up 1 again and the bloodlust goes up 1. So here's what happens. Wolf. Wolf. Just like this wolf. No, here he's targeting the victims. Matthew Jude's Ghost says, this game has some wild terms and phrases when you have no idea what's going on. It's a bit rough. No, you're good, Zimherger. So this one, it is me. Down here, if he was in slay mode, he would be tracking either me or a victim, whichever was closer. He will always go after a victim first, though. But yeah. Excuse me. The movie can't end until he starts kidding. Gotta kill for me to be the final girl. Victims have to die for me to be the last one, you know? In slay mode, just like Carcassonne. What? Okay, so again, horror goes up by 1, so we're now at 5. And then the bloodlust goes up by 1. And this is bad because now the dark power is revealed. So this flips over. If you save everyone, you're just a girl. That's right, reality. It's right. Oh no, I know, Jay, board gamer. Destructive roar. Oh boy. So he's now in slay mode. When revealed, and once during each upkeep phase. Oh no. Remove from the game the top item card of the closest item deck to the big bad wolf. So he's blowing at houses and blowing all the items out of them so we can't get to them. Like Cafador thinks that just because Carcassonne has no dice, I would play better in it. No, there's still luck of what you're flipping over with tiles, and I still have bad luck. Thank you for that, Follow Z Wilhelms. Yeah, Board Game Bree says, what a big bad jerk. Okay, so right now, what's closest to him? I think he's like equidistant from everything. Let's see. I think we might be about to lose our crossbow. He's 1, 2 away from Grandma's house. 1, 2, 3 away from the gingerbread house. 1, 2, 3 away from the village. Which means we're going to lose our crossbow. Awesome Girl Stuff says, oh, the luck curse still holds true. Why am I not surprised? I just have terrible luck. So he huffs and puffs and Grandma's house. He blows away our special, this character specific weapon that I hadn't gone after first thing, which I probably should have, but here we are. I could have gotten the crossbow instead of the raft. I know. I probably should have done that. I should have just gotten the crossbow. That was not smart of me. Look, mistakes have been made, but we're going to try to survive anyway. So help me remember, I need to do that every upkeep phase. No one died, so there's no panic yet, but he's going to start killing because he's now in slay mode. I apologize for that joke. It's me. It's the action phase. Okay, let's remind ourselves about what the woodsman does. When attacking the killer, the woodman adds 1 die for every 3 health the killer has. He'd add 3 dice right now. If you save the woodsman, double your victim save bonus. Yes. Okay, we're bringing him with us. We are sprinting to try and get into the space where the wolf is with the woodsman and see if we can, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm this way. The wolf's in slay mode for a night on the town. Okay, so we roll 2 dice and see how far we can move. We need to be able to go 2 spaces. Oh, perfect. We don't have to spend any cards because 1 success will let us move up to 2 spaces and spend a time. So we'll spend a time. We'll cross this, We'll cross this bridge because we got to it. Hey, Cindy Key. Hey, that's okay. You haven't missed much. You really haven't. So the woodsman is going to come with us across this bridge. 1 space, 2 spaces in here with the wolf. And then, yeah, we are going to do a furious strike. Now, the woodsman is going to let us roll a bunch of extra dice. So he adds 1 die for every 3 health the killer has. The killer has all 9 health, so that's 3 extra dice. Now, let me remind everyone that one time that I think I rolled 6 dice in a Final Girl stream and got like all 1s and 2s. So just want us to all remember that happened. Listen, what are the chances of that happening again? Wow, okay. I've got a success, a total failure, and then 3 4s that can be converted. I think we convert 1. All we need is 1 of those to be a success. 2 successes, we'll do 2 hits and lower the horror level. This would be nice if we had a weapon, but we don't have one. So we are going to discard a short rest and our close call to turn this into a success, which gives us 2, which means the horror level is going to go down by 1, and we do 2 hits on the wolf, and so 2 of his hearts come away. Yes! Ha 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 ha! Okay. That was handy. Now what do we have? Oops, I think, oh shoot, where was this victim? Oh, down here. This victim is down here in the corner. We could do another, I have a weak attack, but we could also try to leave here with 2 of the victims to try and save them. Because 2 of those victims will come with me. We're going to try and walk. Let's see if we can save 2 people. So 2 dice. Oh! That's bad. Yep, there it is. There it is. Okay, so we don't get to do that. But I am going to try with my last card to focus. See if we can lower the horror level, and then I'm going to hold on to these 2 cards. I failed at walking. I couldn't convince, here's why, okay? I couldn't convince these 2 victims to come with me out of the space. They were like, no, we hear movement in the trees. And I'm like, yeah, he's here with you. He's in the space with you right now. Like, come with me. And they're like, no, we're scared. That's how I failed. Forget it. I'm discarding these 2 cards to get 1 success to lower the horror level by 1. We're now at 3. I'm determined to get to 3 dice. We lose a time. And that's it. I have no cards. I have 4 to spend. I get 1 walk card from my free area. And honestly, oh no, this is so bad. Next turn's going to be so bad. I'm going to spend all 4 to get this retaliate. Because then if the wolf attacks, I can fight him back. Let me double check. I can do that even if he's attacking victims, right? Not just if he's attacking me. Let's confirm. If you have one of these in your hand when you are attacked. Ooh, what do you all think? I don't know. Yeah, he's going to attack the victims, which means maybe I shouldn't do that because it won't. I don't think I can use that card if he's attacking the victims. Okay. I'm going to put that back then. And instead, where's the pitchfork at? The gingerbread house? That's so far away. Ooh. I'm going to take this sprint for 2 and the close call. The sprint for 2 and a guard for 2. Okay. I bet we don't ever use this raft. I bet I got this raft and I don't ever use it. Victims are always the targeting priority unless it specifically has just the final girl symbol on the card. He will always target the victims first. So yeah. All right. I think y'all are right that I can't use it unless he's specifically attacking me, and he's going to attack victims first. Furious Strike, Sprint. Just putting my cards back for next time. Okay. I could really stand to get a weapon item. All right, that's me. He is now going to go. So now he's in slay mode. So he's now going to kill. So he's in slay mode. He's going to target either the final girl or the victim. He will do the victim first. He's in the space, and he's going to kill one of them. So that is 1 dead victim, which is bad because the bloodlust goes up. So now, whenever he attacks, he's doing 2 damage. And we flip over a tarot card. Have some sweets. Place 2 new victims at the gingerbread house. Oh, good. There are 4 there now. If you are on a search space, you may spend 2 time to take the top item card. We don't even have to do a search card. We could just spend the time to do it. I love that. Ooh, and now we have to flip over an event. Is Paula losing or winning? I think I'm losing at the moment. Yes, and in upkeep, we have to do the huffing and puffing. Thank you, Woodsy. Okay, let's see what this event is. Breadcrumb path. They took bits of bread and scattered crumbs to lead them home. Choose 2 of the following spaces, dell, meadow, or clearing. Place a breadcrumb path token on them. That's these. You may move between these spaces as if they were adjacent. Only you can use the breadcrumb path and victims cannot follow you. Okay, meadow, dell, or clearing. So the meadow is here. The dell is here, and the clearing is there. Ooh. Oh, I don't know. Where do you think we should do it? Oh, Dichotic wants me to lose. You voted against me in the prediction. Good, 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 good. I think we should either do it between the dell and the meadow or the meadow and the clearing. So let's put one in the meadow. The victims can't come with me, so it's just about moving quickly across the map. I think we do the clearing and the meadow. Because right now, at least, the victims are all over here. So I think we do that. Okay. So we've done the breadcrumb path. Now we do the panic phase. Because a victim was killed, the victims in this space will panic. Do we think the woodsman will panic, or do you think he stays with us? We think he panics. But he'll go into a space with the killer, just like with me. Okay, we'll panic him. If you all say so, we'll panic him. We have 2 votes. His card doesn't say he doesn't panic. So you're right, he probably does. Okay, we'll find out later if that was correct. If this was wrong, I'll put it in a YouTube comment. So, to panic, we roll dice and it determines where they end up going. So, we'll do our regular victim first. Okay, so that's a 1. So, they run over to here. And then our woodsman, that's a 6. So, our woodsman will run down into the glen. So, I'm in here with the wolf alone. But what's nice is this victim has panicked a little bit closer to the exit. And I do like that. Okay, so that's the panic phase, and now we do the upkeep phase where he huffs and he puffs and he blows an item away. He is still closest to Grandma's house, so the top item from Grandma's house blows away. Reality check the rules. Unless their card specifies as otherwise, special victims are treated exactly like normal victims for all gameplay purposes. Matthew Juzgo says, next is the fear track. If we get 2 pain, we move 3 spaces and slaughter. But I want to get 8 buckshot to wrath on the high school. That is what it sounds like, isn't it? Huh? That's what the game sounds like if you don't know. Oh, there was some bread. Ooh, which would give us some time or some extra movement, but we don't get it. Because this stupid wolf. Okay. I think that's everything. It's my turn now. I don't want to be in this space with this wolf because I have no attacks. I have walk, sprint, and guard. So let's try and run out of here, and maybe we can save a victim. Let's try to sprint. 2 dice. Oh, wowee! 2 successes. That's really nice. I can move up to 3 spaces and spend a time. So we're going to put the time down to 5. So we are going to save somebody. I'm gonna, save somebody. So I move out of here and I go 1. I pick up this A and say, come with me, please. 2 to the exit. They run away. I save them. We are going to, should we heal? I have 1 more movement. Or, y'all, look, here's what I can do. I can get this one that says move up to 2 spaces. Oh, sorry, you can't see. Move up to 2 spaces. And if I did that, I could go 1, 2, and use my last one to get to the gingerbread house. Spend 2 time and get the pitchfork. I think that's what we should do, right? So I'm going to put this on the move up to 2 spaces. To move back, 1, 2. These people will come with me, but then they're all in the gingerbread house. I don't want them to come with me. I'm like, stay here. Don't come with me. And then my last movement is 3, gingerbread house. And because of my breadcrumb path, no. Because of my, oh no, that's, if I was just, I don't think that counts, actually, y'all. This isn't like an ongoing ability. I was thinking this was like an event. If you are on an item space, you may spend 2 time to take the top item card. That's not like an ongoing thing. That was just in that moment when I flipped this over, I'd be able to do that, right? So I can't actually do that. So I don't have a search card. Okay. Instead, I'm not gonna retcon all those things. Instead I'm gonna take these 2 people in the clearing. I'm gonna bring them back this way with me, because that means I'm only 1 space away, and I might be able to save them. Because guess who has a walk card in her hand? It's me. So let's try and walk, and maybe we can save 2 more people. That would be so brilliant. 2 successes. Okay, that means I can move up to 2 spaces. I do lose a time. I get to save 2 more people. So these 2 people will come with me. Oh no, they won't. Because I have to cross a bridge. And only 1 will come at a time. I will save 1, but that's it. Okay, I can move 2 spaces. So I save 1. The other one, I say, wait here, I'll come back for you. So we move. I'm glad I realized. Whose hands are rolling these dice? Hands with some luck. They're old. It says in there old and rickety, so they might collapse if more than 2 people are on them. So I will save this person. And I'm going to heal. I'll put it on the space that lets me heal. So I get my health back. And then I have 1 more movement. So I will move back over to here to this person, and maybe next turn I can save them. So, yeah. It would have been great to save 2 at a time, but I'm halfway to my ultimate power. So that's good. Okay. That's me. I'm going to hold on to this guard because the wolf might come after me. It's possible. And then I have 4 time to spend on cards. Oh yeah, we're going to pick up all my free cards. So I'm going to get a short rest, a weak attack, 2 focus, and a walk. So that's good. How many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think it's a max hand limit of 10, so I have plenty of room. I have 4 to spend. Maybe I should get a search and go back to the gingerbread house and try and get that weapon. I think I'm going to get 2 for a sprint and 2 for a search. I think that's the way to go. So that's what we'll do. I think once I've got more victims saved, I think I will start trying to move around the map more with these rafts. I could use a raft. Yeah. It's fine. Okay. Great. Let me put these things. I have a lot of cards right now, which is really good. So those go back. And now we do the killer phase. So he targets final girl and victim. And then he will attack. But he won't move. Ha! Thwarted. So he doesn't go anywhere. Because no one's in his space, boy. Because he has no movement there. So he sucks. But now we need to pull out a tarot card, and it might be really bad. There's a strange conversation happening in chat right now about old hands. I don't know. Oh no, it's a minor dark power. What big ears you have. When you move into or begin your turn in the big bad wolf's space, take damage. This gives him 2 extra health as well. And before we can to get rid of any of his other health, we have to get rid of these 2. It's not good. So this comes up here in the minor dark power spot. So we'll put 2 hearts on it so that we know we need to remove them. That's not great. Okay. Great. No one panics because he didn't kill anyone. So we do our upkeep, which means he huffs, he puffs, he's still in the same spot, he hasn't moved. So the second to last item from Grandma's house goes away. Some songbirds. Fly, my lovelies. I need more than your melody. It says if the killer is within 2 spaces of you, you may spend 3 time to send the songbirds, to attack, doing 3 damage to the killer. I love that. You just send some birds and he pecks at them. It's very Sondheim. Sondheim in Grimm. It's very Grimm's fairy tales, right? Yeah, he's back up to 9 health now. But we don't get to do that because he blew them out of existence. That's a rough... I don't think I like this power very much. Yes, very into the woods, right? Great. Okay, but it's me now. Let's save this victim, shall we? Let's do a little old sprinty boy. Well, actually, should we try and focus first and lower the... Let's see if we can lower the horror, because if we can get it down to 1, I can be rolling 3 dice. So let's focus. Okay, that's 1 success. I could make it 2 success, but I don't think I will. I never reset my time, sorry. I'm going to spend the 1 time and lower this down to 2. I like it. Bye, Camelisk. Thanks for being here. I will see you back on my regular schedule next week. I will say I almost never spend a lot of effort picking up items in this game. I'd be curious to know for those of you watching on YouTube and in Twitch chat who play this, how much time do you find yourself going after items or no? I usually don't. But I'm curious if maybe that's a strategy I'm like missing out on, right? Okay, now I will sprint. Oh, that's a failure. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Woodsy says, I usually do focusing in items early on. Like, that's like your first couple turns is just like, get items, focus to lower the horror level. Yeah, there's the dice luck we remember. Right. That's just balance. It's just balance. Here's what I think I'm going to do. So, with no successes, I can move up to 1 space, take a damage, spend 2 time, and end my turn. And I think I'm going to do that because that will save this victim. So I will take this damage and I'm going to move up to 1 space with this victim. So we're going to come here. That will save the victim. And that's important. I do spend 2 time and I have to stop all my actions. But guess what, jokers? One of the rewards I can get is getting 2 time back. Do I want to do that? Or I can get 1 time and have 4. Is it worth having 5? I think right now I'll spend the 1, have 4 time. What's in my hand? So I have 4 time. I could get another Furious Strike. How many spaces away from me is he? He's going to target the woodsman next because that's the closest victim to him. Sorry, I'm not showing you what I'm looking at here. So he'll go after the woodsman. So I'm not going to take Retaliate. I'm going to take Furious Strike and see if I can go after him. 2 more victims and we get our ultimate power, everyone. Thank you, JW4, for that subscription with your Prime. Let me count cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're still okay. My turn's over. I've spent my 4 time to get the Furious Strike. Sprint and focus go away. I do get this walk card. All right. That's my turn, so now it's the killer phase. My ultimate power runs on the blood of the other villagers. No, I have to save them. It runs on like the saved blood of the other villagers, right? How can you tell a question between 2 cats playing and fighting? That can be tricky. Awesome Squirrel Stuff, who's asking this in chat right now. If there's a lot of hissing and growling and yowling and fur flying, that's more of a fight, I would say. The fur flying and the like, if it sounds like guttural, then it's probably a bit of a fight, right? Yeah, and tails and ears. If ears are flat and back, that's probably a fight rather than playing. Also, depending on the amount of space they give each other, if they're playing, they might like blah, 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 and then back up for a minute and watch each other. And then blah, 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 that's more playing than like fighting. They stay on each other and kind of like have weird meowing. Yeah. Put your hand in the middle and you'll soon find out. I don't like that, DM Stretch. It's the killer phase. Oh, he's not moving. This is great. His slay mode. He's not going after anybody. You suck. So, he doesn't kill anyone, but he might with the terror card. Let's see what happens. Grandma, is that you? If there are no victims on the board, there are. So we will do this. Okay, slay mode. For each victim in the same space or adjacent to the big bad wolf, raise the horror. This is all about raising the horror, isn't it? So there's only 1 victim adjacent to the big bad wolf right now. So the horror will go up 1. I feel like we're getting off really easy right now with this. Yeah, and then the killer never moved again. He went to the center and he's not moved from there one time. Yeah, it's been weird. But he will. He will move again, I'm sure. Hi, Shell Bell. How are you? No one dies, so no one panics. He does his huff and his puff and his blowing, and the last item from Grandma's house goes away. It was a basket, which would let you shuffle the unused item cards and draw 3. So the item cards we didn't put in the game, shuffle, draw 3, and pick 1 to keep, which is cool, but we don't get to use it. It's a deadly game of freeze tag. We need to do damage to him. All right, what are we doing on our turn? If only you could do damage every turn attacking from 1 space away. That'd be great. Thanks, Shell Bell. What color do you dye your hair? What have I got here? Let's walk, because we need to get closer. So let's see, depending on how far we can go with our walk, we'll kind of determine what we end up doing here. So it's 2 dice. Oh, wow. I've never rolled this many double successes, actually. Oh, Shellbell, good taste. Shellbell has also dyed their hair about dark red, the same color as mine. So we can move up to 2 spaces. We do lose a time. So we could save this victim, right? So what we could do is go 1, pick this victim up, 2. Or we could go 1, 2 into the killer space and do an attack. Oh, don't worry, you'll get all 1s at that critical moment. I'm sure I will. Do I have another walk card? I kind of think we should save the victim. Honestly, I do. Because you get bonuses from it. Yeah, we're going to go 1, pick up this victim, 2, save them, and we're going to take an action card, max 2 time, and I'm going to take this, I'm going to take the sprint card. Yeah, I'd like to try and get the woodsman for sure. Can I get to the woodsman? If I use my raft, I can get to the woodsman pretty easily, actually. Where is it? Oh, no, the raft's here. So I need to go 1. Spend a time 2. 3. I need 2, 3 movement. Shoot. Let me read this again. When in one of these spaces, you may use 1 movement to move to any of the other spaces with a raft token. You spend time for each raft token passed through, including the starting and ending token. So it costs 2 time plus a couple of, yes. Okay. All right, well, let's see what happens here. I have a sprint that I just picked up, so let's see how far we can move with our sprint and see if maybe we can hop on a raft and get down to our woodsman. Why? Who in chat cursed me? It was La Cafedora who said, don't worry, you'll get all 1s at that critical moment. That's not enough to do anything. I can move up to 1 space. But there's no point. Like... Ugh. Because I can't keep rafting because I have no movement points to spend on the rafting. Okay, I'll move 1. I don't have a close call, so I can't reroll anything. I take a damage. I lose 2 time, and my turn is over. Ooh, I'm down to 3 health, y'all. I lose 2 time, and my turn's over. I have a bunch of cards in my hand. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Zumhurger says it costs time, not movement. I think it also costs time. It said, or excuse me, movement. When in one of these spaces, you may use 1 movement to move to any of the other spaces with a raft token. And then you spend time for the number of tokens you move through. So I think to use this, I would need an additional movement, right? I think. And I only had 1 movement to use, and that got me to the space. So I think I need 1 more movement to like get on the raft and then go anywhere. But so maybe next turn I might be able to. Kokio Mat says if you lose 2 more health, you get an extra dice. That's true. And we played a lot of our last game of this. We played a lot with just 1 health because of the extra die. That can be very clutch. Not great, but here we are. Okay. So the wolf hasn't moved. He won't move with his killer action. So let's see what our terror card is. Oh, now he's gonna move. Oh boy. It's time for him to start moving. No, the woodsman! So here's the thing, everyone. I don't think we are going to need to worry about rafting to the woodsman because I think the woodsman is about to die. Because he's going to target either a final girl or a victim, whichever is closest. He's only 1 away from the woodsman. He's going to move, and he's going to attack twice. Yep. So, he moves here. Whoop. I mean, or whatever he does. Slash, bite, wolfy stuff. He does 2 damage. It only takes 1 to kill. So, the woodsman is dead. He helped us once. Oh, Woody, I'm so sorry. If only we had saved him. We don't lose time, though. It says, if the woodsman dies while in your space, you lose 3 time. But he's not in our space, so he just dies, and we're sad about it. The bloodlust goes up. Oh, no. Panic adjacent victims. Okay, no one's adjacent to the killer. And no one's left in there to panic. So, could be worse. We're going to lose... the horror is going to go up twice next time he kills, though. Sorry, Woody. Sorry. Okay, the woodsman goes over. So I'm going to remove the woodsman card because he's dead now. He will not be forgotten. That woodsman, he did help us. It's true, he did help us. Okay. He's in a new spot to huff and puff. So what is he closest to now? He is now 2 spaces away from the village. So I think we're going to lose an item from the village. We're losing a slingshot, which would have been awesome. And I think it's us again. So now we could raft to get to the wolf. We could also use our breadcrumbs. But we're in a space. Okay. Oh, these needed to go back. Sprint and walk needed to go back. Oh, and I should have gotten this focus card, I think. What's going on? I think so. Sorry, I might have messed some of my cards up from the last turn, but I think this is right. Right now is personal. That's right. With this wolf, because he killed our Uncle Woody. Hi, Frank Scenario. Thank you for subscribing for 16 months. It would be great to get that pitchfork. Oh, y'all, I don't know what to do. Let's focus. Let's try and get the horror level down. Maybe we can get 3 dice. So let's see what happens. Okay, 1 success. It goes down 1, and we lose a time, which I forgot to reset. I did not do good upkeep last turn. I'm so sorry, everyone. So now we're down to 5. I have another focus. I want 1 more success because I want to get a horror down in the green. Come on. Yes. Yes. We lose 1 more time. And then we go down here. I did buy cards last time, Zimherger. I just didn't, like, put my cards back properly in the market. I didn't take my free cards. I don't know. Something weird happened. I bet someone on YouTube can go back and see, like, what I did. So now we can roll 3 dice, y'all. I'm very excited about it. All right. So now that we've done that, let's walk and see the kind of movement we end up with. So we can roll 3 dice now. It would be great to get 2 successes. Oh, come on. This was a 1. So it's a 1 success. Boop. Which means we can move up to 1 space. We lose a time. Oh, but I can raft. I can raft and go to Grandma's house. Not that anything's in Grandma's house, but that will get me closer to the wolf. Let's raft, y'all. So, for 1 movement, I'm getting on a raft. Then I will spend 2 time. I'm not going to be able to get any cards. To go. Or would we... Is it... we could also just go up to the clearing and then be 1 away from the gingerbread house for searching next time. And we could get that pitchfork. Let's do that. So I'm going to raft. Oh, that's going to cost another time. All my time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, I can't. Can I afford it? I don't think I have enough time, actually, to spend on it. Because it's, I'm passing through 4 tokens. And I only had 3 time. So, well, poop. All right, we'll get off at Grandma's house. It's fine. I have 1 time left. I did my 1 movement. I spent my time. I rafted down to Grandma's house. I need to save 1 more victim for my ultimate power. Maybe this is dumb. Maybe I shouldn't raft at all. I'm retconning. Okay, 1 movement. We'll come down to here. I'm just going to come down to here. Because if we get here, we can pick this victim up. We can save them. We can do good stuff. We can heal if we save extra victims. Let's save victims. That's it. That's all. I'm gonna hold on to these cards. Raft Connie. Yuting! Yes, I just got my season 2 stuff. I'm very excited about it. Okay, that's my turn. I get my walk card. I'm talking about your voice now. I have 3 to spin. Now, I'm gonna pick up an improvise. If I have a success on an improvise, that action phase, all 3s and 4s become successes. And that will cost all 3 of my time. Okay. These all go back. This goes back. Okay, Mr. Wolf. Let's flip over Terragard. Again, his killer face, he doesn't move in sleigh mode. So let's see what his tarot card says. We are almost to the finale. This will be over soon. Because we only have 3 cards left. So I'm going to flip this and there'll be 2 cards left. And then we go into finale mode where it gets real tough. Hey, Tim. It's going, honestly, I feel like we're kind of holding our own against the big bad wolf, which is nice. The claws that scratch. Target a victim or a final girl. Move. Deal the big bad wolf's damage amongst as many victims as possible. If you are also in the space, you take any remaining damage after all the victims are killed. Well, let's see who's closest. He is. I think he's, oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Sorry, everyone. Let me count in a way that you can see what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away from the gingerbread house. And 4 spaces away from this victim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's not coming to our space. He's going to the gingerbread house. And that's what he's closest to. Yeah. So he's going 1, 2, 3, 4 to the gingerbread house where he's going to kill. His damage is going to be split. He's going to kill a lot. Okay, so he's doing 2 damage. So that's going to kill. Each victim only takes 1 damage to die. So he's actually going to kill 2 victims. That's my review of this action. His bloodlust goes up 1 for the first one, where the horror goes up 2. So it's now up to 3. Then his bloodlust goes up for the next one, where he freaking heals. Now, oh my gosh. He heals 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 there. And then his extra 2 up there. I might paint the minis. The minis are so small. I'd like to paint them at some point. I think that would be really fun, but yeah. Well, remember a second ago when I said I felt like we were holding our own? That will teach me to feel that way. So now it's panic phase, and these 2 will panic. Excuse me for the sniffles today, y'all. So 1 will panic to 2, so they'll come over here into the clearing. And the other will panic by staying in the gingerbread house and attempting to hide because he rolled a 4, and this is only 1 through 3. They run away, but otherwise they stay in the space. Oh, he's in the gingerbread house, which means he huffs and he puffs and he blows away the pitchfork. We are not going to get a weapon to help us today, I don't think. A huff, a puff, a huff, a puff, I'll blow you away. Say you won't, say you'll do what I don't. Say you're true, say to me, won't you say la vie? I'm going to watch the YouTube video and see if that's the moment where viewership drops off. I've not done any painting streams, but I think about doing it sometimes, Penithy, because I do like painting minis. Is this like when you tune into a game, your team is already down by 20? Yes, you ting, exactly. That's exactly right. Okay, what are we doing here? we're trying to save some victims, which means we need to move. So we have one walk. And this needs to go well. You know what? Actually, let's improvise to see if we can get some successes. So we're going to roll 2 dice. And if I get 2 successes, everything in this turn is a success on a 3 or a 4. If I only get 1 success, just my next action is a success on a 3 or a 4. Well, that's not even 1 success. Okay, I'm discarding a short rest and a search to make this 1 success so that for the next horror roll only, which is going to be my walk attempt, 3s and 4s are successes. I would like to be able to walk up to 2 spaces. Thank goodness. That was clutch. So this is a success because of our improvise. And then the 6 is a regular success. So that's 2 successes. Move up to 2 spaces. I lose a time. These 2 will come with me. But now only 2 will come with me from here. So sorry, person who is here by yourself. Just keep hiding. So we go our 2nd space to this exit where these 2 will go away. They run off. They are saved. We come here. We fill in our final victim spot. That gives us 2 time back, which puts us at 7. This is awesome. We get our ultimate power. Once per action phase, if an enemy is within 2 spaces of you, you may move 1 space for free. For each additional victim saved, receive 2 health, y'all. So I healed 2 for saving this person. I'm back to full health, girl. That's pretty good. I think I'm going to stop. I'm going to hold on to these attacks that I have. I think that's going to be the end of my turn. I have 7 to spend on my tableau here, which is sweet. So we've got some focus, some walk, weak attack, guard, furious strike. Y'all, we could pick up this critical blow with 7. I think we're going to do that. A furious strike and a critical blow. And then for the last 1 that we have to spin, because that costs 6, we'll just get a close call. Heck yeah. Okay. We're going to do this. We are about to wreck this stupid wolf. He thinks he's so big and so bad. Well, we're going to show him. Get wrecked, Gabriel Knight. Get wrecked. Okay. So we could raft up to him. We're going to try and raft next turn, depending on what he does, but okay. Oh no, he's going to kill. Flippity flop. So we're in the slay phase. So he's going to target the victim in a space, and he's going to kill it. They die. His bloodlust goes up 1. He's now going to do 3 damage. His speed is 4, and this adjacent victim panics. So let's see where they go. Please don't run into his space. A 5. It absolutely, I jinxed it, runs into this space. They are going to die. It's a good thing I've saved everyone because I'm not going to be able to save anyone else. So let's flip over our tarot card. Y'all, I love streaming this game. It's so fun. I was carried like a rag doll. Move the killer 3 spaces towards grandmother's house, picking up and moving 1 victim with the killer if able. Well, he is able to, and then we'll flip over an event. So 3 spaces toward grandma's house. So much for our raft plan. And he's going to take this victim with him. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then our event. Toll bridge. That's a token. Here we go. Place the toll bridge token anywhere on the river so that it touches 2 spaces. Those spaces are now adjacent. You must spend 1 time to cross and an additional time if a victim follows you. Ooh, where do we want them to go? Oh gosh, what makes sense? What's actually going to be useful? This might be dumb, but you know what's going to be most useful in this exact moment? Is putting the toll bridge right here. Right? Even though there's a bridge here, this will get us across into the wolf way faster than anything else. So I think we just put it there. It might not be most useful later, but for us right now in this moment, I think that's the most useful place for it. So that's what we're doing. Okay. We have so much damage we need to do to him. Upkeep. He blows something away. The thing he's closest to, 1, 2, 3, gingerbread house, 1, 2, 3, village. Let's say because he just came from the 1, 2, grandma's house, but nothing's in grandma's house. Because he just came from the gingerbread house, I think he's blown something away from there. Candy, that makes sense. Discard during the action phase to make a horror roll with 5 dice. Wow, that would have been good. Sweet treats mask the taste of blood. There's some good items in here. We probably should have tried to get some of them. Great. Let's try and wreck this guy. We have 1 movement card. So let's try to walk. Let's try. Oh, wait! Once per action phase, if an enemy is within 2 spaces of you, you may move 1 space for free. 1, 2. Sorry, you can't see. Again, you can't see what I'm doing. 1, 2, he's within 3. But if we can get to here, he'll be within 2, and I can move 1 space for free. Bye, Shelbelle. Thanks for being here. All right. Let's try to walk. That's a success we have to pay for. All right. I'm going to do my close call and my focus. Discard to make 1 success, which will let us move 1 space. And then I will move 1 space for free using my special power. I have to spend a time to go across the board and a time for my walk. Man. And that's it. That's all I can do. I don't have any more walking. I am going to focus, though, and try and get the horror level down. That's the last thing I'll do. Nope. And I'm not going to spend any cards on it. All right. I have 4 to spend. Let me check. I have a bunch of cards right now, so let me check my situation here. Weak attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 4 to spend, and I'm going to pick up a sprint for 2. And I think I have 2 more. Shoot, I'll take 2 sprints. 2 sprints. I should be able to do. I have 2 sprints and a walk. I should be able to go anywhere I want now. Reality says, feels like you could keep that items thing in mind for future games. Like maybe I should be trying to get more items when I play. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. That's me. I'm so far away. I have so much damage I need to do in a very few number of turns. And this victim's about to die because it's the killer phase. It's going to kill the victim in the space with him. The bloodlust goes up. Horror level goes up, so it's now at 4. But this is very manageable, so that's good. And now we flip over a terror card. This is our last terror card, which means next turn we go to the finale. Right? We don't do the finale now, right? We wait until next turn. If you can't flip a terror card, then you go to the finale. I think. No, we do it this turn. When there are no terror cards left in the terror deck, the finale will be revealed during the upkeep phase. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's good. It's fine. It's fine. Once upon a time. Place 2 new victims at grandmother's house. Oh no. The killer recovers health. He's going to be at full health, plus his 2 bonus and an event. That was horrible. Oops, grandma's house. The killer gets a health back because he needed more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's full health, plus the 2 from his minor dark power. We need to remember that when I move into his space, I'm going to take damage because of that minor dark power. And then we flip over an event. Hansel, follow me. I found something tasty. The victim closest to you is now Hansel. Once per turn, whenever you move at least 1 space, you may move an additional space as long as Hansel remains with you for your entire movement. At the gingerbread house, you may replace Hansel with the normal victims to take any 1 item from the item deck. If Hansel dies while in your space, plus 2 bloodlust. So Hansel's at grandmother's house. So this now is Hansel. We get extra movement if Hansel's with us, but he's not with us. So he's just there right now. Kestrel, hello. Thank you for that subscription. 37 months of being a subscriber. Okay. Upkeep phase. Cool. So for upkeep, an item gets blown away. He's still thinking about gingerbread house, so he'll blow away this one from the gingerbread house. It was some flowers. What a jerk, ruining the front garden in that way. Plus, now we have to reveal the finale because it's upkeep phase and there are no cards in the tarot deck. So this flips over. Thrill of the hunt. Oops. Sorry, everyone. Each time the big bad wolf moves 1 or more spaces, it recovers health. Why you do this to me, final girl? So he's going to target, move, attack, target, move. I'll blow you away. We need to kill him, and we need to kill him now, basically. Yeah, he won't heal this time because he's already full health. No biggie. Good. It's my turn. We are going to attempt to walk. Walk in. So 2 dice. Okay, that's a success. That will let us move 1 space. I lose a time into his space. Because of his minor dark power, I lose a health for doing that. Now, let's unleash, y'all. First, we are doing our Furious Strike. If we get 2 successes, we will do 2 damage and lower the horror. Come on. Okay, so that's 1 success and then a success that we can't convert that. So we do 1 damage. Oh no! Our turn ends. So I can't play all the other attack cards I have in my hand. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Ember Keelich, thank you for resubscribing, for being a subscriber for 44 months. You're amazing. Unsainted Outlaw, thank you for that follow. So the horror level goes down by 1. We do 1 damage. Nope, it comes off the minor dark power. And that's it. That's our turn. We have 5 time to spend. I didn't use my free move, but I feel like I should just stay here anyway. Right? Like, I have some I think I have a retaliate, which means I can do some damage on my when he attacks me. I have a guard, Oh, I don't have a retaliate, but I can get one now. We're just going to stay here so we can retaliate. So 4 of this 5 time is going to be spent to get this retaliate, and then 1 to get the close call. What's the minor dark power? When you move into or begin your turn in the big bad wolf's space, I take damage. So at the start of next turn, unless he moves away from me, which he won't, I don't believe. I think he will stay in here with me. Will he move toward the people at Grandma's house? Okay. Well, we'll see that. We'll talk about that in a moment. I'm going to take damage from starting my turn in his space or from entering his space next time anyway. So, okay. So now we don't do a terror because there's no terror cards, but we do his killer action. He's going to target me because he's closest to me, the final girl. He would move. He doesn't need to move. We're in space. And he's going to attack me. He's going to do 3 damage to me. That's... Oh, wait. No. That's why I have these cards. Dummy. You big dummy. I retaliate. Okay, that is 1 success, which would reduce the attack by 2 and deal 1 damage. But y'all, I'm going to turn that into a success so that I can ignore all damage from the attack and do 2 damage. So we're going to get rid of our close call and our search. That becomes a success. We ignore all damage from this attack, you dummy, and do 2 damage. That finishes the minor dark power. Thank goodness. We don't have to worry about that anymore. And we'll take 1 health off of here. Okay. Ha ha ha. Take that, my man. All right. So now here's the question. He now will target the final girl or a victim and move. If it's either, he will choose whoever he's closest to. If he's equally close, he will choose a victim over the final girl. But he's definitely closer to me than these victims. So I don't think he's going to run away from me. I think he's going to stay in here with me. He's not going to move, which means he won't heal. Let me know if you disagree with that, if you think he would go after the victims in Grandma's house, but I don't think he would. I think he stays where I am because I'm closest to him. So he just stays. And now it's my turn. Let's freaking go. Zimherger says, I agree. He is chewing your face off. Yeah, shep mode. Yes, okay, good. Looks like chat agrees with me. We're playing Critical Blow. Come on. If I get 2 successes, I will deal 3 damage. Come on. Well, there's a fail, but there's also 1 success. Again, though, my turn stops. Okay. 1 success means I do 2 damage. Wait, I roll an extra die because, oh no, I didn't take that damage. Never mind. Ignore me. I thought I took that damage from last turn and I was down to 1 health and had an extra die, but no, I didn't take that damage. It's fine. He took 2 damage and we lower the horror by 1. Did I already do that? I don't still have a close call. Oh, shoot. Did we already lower the horror by 1? No. Okay, thank you. Thank you, chat. So that's there. But my turn ends. That's what this symbol means. So we're done. We are done. I have so many discardable cards in my hand now. Okay, hold on. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 cards and 6 time to spend. I am going to spend that 6 on, oh gosh. I'm going to have to put some of these back because 10 is your hand limit. So I'm going to put back, I'm not going to pick up these 2 walks because what I want to do is spend 3 of my time on this improvise. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 of my time. No, 1 time on a close call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I can spin and oh, I don't have the other close call. It's great. That's fine. It's cool. We're good. Oh, then I can keep one of these walks for 10 cards. Okay. Y'all. I want that retaliate back, but I can't have it because there's only 1. That's it. Okay. Yeah, we don't really need the movement because he's going to stay here with me. So now we're just duking it out, basically. This is like the final battle that's happening. This is the big fight scene. So he's going to attack me. And he's going to do 3 damage. I have a guard. I don't have anything. I don't have the retaliate right now, but I do have the guard. So I can play that. And if I get 2 successes, I will ignore all damage. So that's a no successes. Where is animal control when you need them? Okay, but no successes. I can reduce damage by 1 to a minimum of 1. So I will still take 1 damage. No, I'll take 2 damage of the 3. So these 2 come away. I have 2 total left. Okay. And that's it. He's only attacking once, though. This could be a lot worse because he's only attacking once. So it's my turn again. Oh, we're losing the upkeep. I forgot the upkeep last time. So this item goes away. We're not getting any of them. Oh, that was chicken bones. That's cool. That's like a distraction. Spend time to place a chicken bones token in your space. If an enemy enters a space with chicken bones, discard the token and deal damage to the enemy. That's cool. I know, right? If I took all 3, I get the extra die. It would have been better to just take all 3 rather than... It's fine. To either take none or all 3 of the damage. But look, it's fine. It's fine. Right? Could I just choose to not use the card? No, look. I've made my choice, and this is the bed we're lying in. It's my turn. We're going to improvise so that we can try and get 3s and 4s as successes. You know what? Do we have a focus in here? First, nah, son. First, we're going to focus. See if we can get 3 dice. We just need to lower this by 1. Heck yeah. That is 1 success. That will lower the horror by 1. We can now roll 3 dice. Boop. Improvise, roll 3 dice. If we get 2 successes, all 3s and 4s for this turn are successes. Looks like we will be spending a close call and a walk to turn this into 1 success so that for the next horror roll, only 3s and 4s are successes. Which means we're gonna... Is all we have a freaking weak attack? Oh my gosh. All we have is a weak attack. Oh no. Great. Well, if we do 2 successes, we do some damage. Look, this is a tough fight, okay? We've been working real hard and we saved a lot of people and now we are retired, okay? Retired. We didn't even roll any 3s and 4s. Freaking. So we'll do a damage, but we'll take a damage. So now we will be rolling 1 extra die. That sucks. We hurt ourselves in the process of that. We do 1 damage. We have 5 more damage we need to do. Oh, gosh. That's it. I'm holding on to these cards. That's the turn. That's the turn. We have 5 time, and I will be picking up a retaliate for 4 and a close call for 1. Oh my gosh, there's stuff everywhere. Okay. Oh, and this walk. So weak attack, improvise. Stupid improvise didn't even help us. Didn't even help. All right, do your worst, dude. I'm ready to retaliate against you. So, his turn. Oh my gosh. He's going to attack and do 3 damage, which would kill me. But we're going to play our retaliate. Here it goes. Here it goes. If I die, chat gets to divvy up my board games. Yes, absolutely. I should have taken the crossbow instead of the raft. We didn't even use the raft. The one time I thought we were going to do it, and then the wolf moved. We didn't use it. We roll 3 dice. There's a hair. Come on. Stupid hair. Roll a 4th die because we roll 3 and then this is with the extra. 2 successes, baby. We ignore all damage. Take that, wolf. I do 2 damage. I wish I had a weapon to be doing extra. Boom. So that was good. That was very good. He has 3 health left. And I have nothing to attack with. I have nothing to attack with. So on my turn, I'm doing nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. I have 6 to spend. I will not be healing because I like the extra die. And I'm going to spend all 6 to get critical blow. Wait, but he might kill me. No, I'm gonna have to get furious. Wait, do I have retaliate? No, I just played retaliate. So I don't have it. So never mind. I'm gonna get 4 on furious strike and 2 on guard because I have to be able to survive this, and I won't. He will just kill me if I don't have something. So it's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10 cards. Okay. Right. Let's go. Right, because I didn't have a guard, yeah. So I would go all in on the critical blow, but I won't survive his attack. So I have to have the guard so I can survive his attack to be able to do 1 more attack. Hey, look, I have a username. So he's going to, again, attack me for 3. This could be the moment. I only have 1 health. I'm going to play my guard. If I can get 2 successes, I'm going to roll 4 dice. I'll ignore all damage. If not, I die. Do you believe in miracles? There can be miracles when you believe. 5s all around, 4 stars are found. I ignore all the damage. Slivers did it! I show up and this happens. Take that, you dumb wolf. It's my turn. There are no more items. They're all huffed and puffed away. It's time for a furious strike. I won't do it though. That's only 2. But if I get 2, then I can play a weak attack and kill him. All right. This is the moment. This is the moment. It's furious strike time. We need 2 successes. We need 2 successes because if we only have 1, our turn is over. So we need 2 successes so that we can play a weak attack and kill him. 4 dice. I'm nervous. Are y'all nervous? We did it! I didn't even have to spend any cards on it. That is 2 successes. We do 2 damage. The horror goes down 1. This is amazing. And then we can take another turn and we're going to play our weak attack. We just need to do one damage, okay? 1 damage. And then we'll see, he might still have health. Okay, 4 dice. 1 damage, but we could kill ourselves in this. 1 success means we might kill him, but we kill ourselves at the same time, which would be a good movie ending. Oh yeah, and 1 more die because he's down to 1 health. Y'all, I'm rolling 5 dice. We can't lose. We almost did, but we didn't. Look at this. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that 2 successes? 1 damage. Bye, wolf. Okay, but here's the real kicker. Thank you, Elite, for liking the screen. We flip this over. He might have health. I'm going to flip it over in our big close-up scene. Okay, ready? Does he have health? Does he have surprise health? Does he come back to life? No! We won! Final girl! That's right. It's 'cause of red. Little red. We won final girl. We said, not to J Wolf, not my grandma. What big weapons I have. And I plunge my, I don't even have a weapon, fist into his face and I bust through his skull and it's real gross. But he dies. I thought I was gonna lose. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with me while I played this, for rooting me on. Thank you so much to our live chat here on Twitch. Whew, got some words all mixed up there. For keeping me on the straight and narrow with the rules, for offering me your moral support. YouTube, if you would like to join us live, I stream this game on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Paula Deming. You can follow me there and you'll get notified when I go live. I stream this game once a month. Thank you so much for checking it out. I hope you enjoyed this upload. Thank you to Van Ryder Games for sponsoring this stream. There is a link in the comments below or in the description below where you can find information about purchasing your own set of Final Girl games. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll catch you next month. Bye, everyone.